Hi beauties! I am going to show you how I prep my new brush. Let me wait and let a few of you beauties jump in. I just got home and I'm like, let me hop on here and we're gonna prep my new brush. So, and for those of you that aren't on the live right now, you can watch it later. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. Yesterday in the mail, I got a surprise order from my sister and I was so excited. I got a package full of goodies that I sent a picture of and I go, oh my gosh, this is a perfect time to show how I prep my new brush. And it's so funny because she was asking me questions, like a bunch of questions, like, sis, what's your favorite item on Glitter Planet? And I'm like, all of it. All of it's my favorite. But she was just asking me strange questions. Well, anyway, she was kind of like, well, what don't you have? Which I thought was kind of funny to ask me what I don't have. But anyway, beauties, in my package, she sent me the number 14 magic stick, and I have all the other sizes of the magic stick, but I did not have the 14. So I thought this would be a perfect time to show you beauties on how I prep my brush. And what better way to do it than with, look at this brush. Oh my gosh, I mean, everything from Glitter Planet is absolutely so stunning. And I have the size 8 and I have the size 10, which if any of you beauties watch my videos, I love the magic stick. So this is the number 14. This is what it looks like when I just pulled off the little plastic deal right there. You know what? Let me see if I turn the phone this way. Oh, nope, can't do it while I'm recording. So, tell me who's watching, who's on right now. I want to make sure you beauties can see me. Who's on right now, and where area are you watching from? I'm in California, so it's a little after, I think, 6 o'clock in the evening. And I was surprised again because my youngest son came home, but I said I'm still hopping on and I'm going to do this live. So let's hop into this and we'll show how I prep my new brush. So this is a size 14 and this is what it looks like. So beauties, whatever you do, when you get a new brush, do not just think you can just take these bristles, loosen them up and dip it in some monomer real quick and you're good to go. I'm telling you, I'm a brush whore. I have so many brushes, and my brushes, I baby the mess out of them. But if you don't prep your, oh, hi, Courtney. Oh my gosh, 2:45 a.m. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you for hopping on, beautiful. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I love you. Okay, so if you do not prep your brush properly, once you first use this brush, there is no turning back. Meaning, let's say, a week later, you're like, oh, I'm going to clean it. You're going to have acrylic that sticks to it. You may have acrylic stick to your brush a little bit, but if it's sticking to your brush all the time, it's probably most likely you didn't clean your brush good enough. So I'm going to show you how I clean my brushes. And like I said, this is a size 14. And oh, you like my nails? This is actually on my nails right now, is Snow Queen, which I absolutely love. I've had this set on for a couple weeks now. My nails just don't grow. And I sculpted these out on the Infinity sculpting forms. My absolute fave forms ever, beauties. These Infinity forms are the frickin' bomb. So, and I have Toasted Rose and Snow Queen. And I have a bunch of glitter and, of course, my Swarovski crystals. Your girl's got to always be a little extra. So, All right, so the first thing I do, I'm going to show you kind of up here what I do, and then I'm going to lower the camera so you can see my little dishes that I have here. I get, and I know some beauties would say, don't use your fingers because your fingers have oils in them, but that is why I use the brush cleaner, which is my next step. So all I simply do is I just kind of separate the bristles. And I don't know if you beauties can see when I'm doing this, you can already see the little white powders in there. So I just gently separate them like such. And then I use my finger and I just gently flick it back and forth, back and forth. I like a nice flat brush. I don't like, I know every beauty prefers a different kind of brush, but I like working with a flat. Do you see all those little particles coming out, beauties? Look at that. They are just coming out. And I've seen I don't know. I don't want to even say that I've seen some, but I have seen beauties just watching YouTube videos. Oh, from Granada. Yay. Hi, Alana. Hi, Samantha. So when I'm doing this, I don't know if you beauties can see all that powder coming off of these bristles. And I am telling you, if you just take this brush, hi Amy, hi beautiful, hi. If you just take this brush and simply dip it into monomer and wipe it off right now, I promise you, you are going to have acrylic stick to your brush. I've had my magic sticks and all my brushes for years, and they still are like, you know, they're like brand new. They're still like, I don't get acrylic that sticks to my brush. Oh, hi. Hi, Alana. Hello. What time is it over there, Alana? It's so funny because I was thinking about going on in the morning, and I was like, okay, so after I flick it like this, I'm going to lower my camera because I want you beauties to see. And like I said, I know there's going to be some people that will say, oh, you can't put brush cleaner. Don't use brush cleaner on your brush. I've been using brush cleaner on my brushes for years when I'm prepping my brush. And the reason I'm going to go in with the brush cleaner right now is, oh, it's $2.48. Oh my goodness. One of these days I want to go to the UK. I definitely want to go to the UK. Last year in May, me and my youngest son, the one in the Marines, we went to Paris, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun traveling out of the country. We went through Switzerland, we went to Italy. Just spending 10 days with him was amazing. Because he had just got back from deployment. So it was just so much fun. But I definitely want to go to the UK. I definitely am going to. What do you use to hold the rhinestones? You know what, love? So I have talked about it, and I have a video on YouTube, how I apply my Swarovski crystals. And I will link the video underneath this video when I'm done with this live, so you can watch it, because what I use to hold my stones, it's not a Glitter Planet product, but it's not just what I use to hold my stones, but the steps that I do to apply my stones. These crystals, my Swarovskis do not come off. My clients' crystals do not come off, and I don't know if you beauties can see how big this crystal is right here. This is huge, and I do nails part-time from home, but I'm an office manager. So I'm typing, I'm you name it, I'm doing it with these nails. And these crystals, beauties, do not come off. Can you save this? Yes, Amy, I will definitely save it. I definitely will. Have a good night, sweetie. Sleep good. But I will link the video underneath here on how I apply my Swarovski crystals and what glue I use. And then it's not just the glue, it's how the steps I do that truly hold the crystals on. Because you don't want to put crystals on your nails and then you know, them. You don't want to lose your crystals. You don't want your clients to lose their beautiful crystals. All right, so I take my brush. I have flicked it. Oh, perfect, perfect. So I flick my brush. Now I'm going to lower the camera, beauties. The reason I'm going to put it in brush cleaner, I know some dip it straight into monomer right now, but I have just used my finger, which has oils on it, and my nails are going to have oils and stuff. So I am going to put this in a brush cleaner right now. And let me just flick, flick, flick. I'm just making sure I flicked those out. I'll get like a little, I normally use a cuticle stick, but I'll use this. Just flick, flick, flick. You can't over clean a brush. Don't under clean your brush, beauties. Over clean it. And I'm telling you, you're going to have brushes that last forever. So see, there's still stuff flying out of here. But now I'm going to lower the camera so you beauties can see my next step, okay? So in this jar right here, I have brush cleaner. In this container, I have monomer. And in my beautiful Glitter Planet crystal monomer dish, I have monomer. Typically, I don't put monomer in two different dishes. I just didn't want, while I do this video, I did not want to dump my dirty monomer out and clean it out. So to save time, I put them in two separate dishes. So we have brush cleaner in here, monomer in here, very little bit, you don't need much, and monomer in here. So I'm going to make sure I have a paper towel. Let's move these two aside. Can you beauty see okay? I need to try to get a better little camera setup here. All right, so let me take the lid. I'm going to take my brush, and this is nail brush cleaner. This is not acetone. This is nail brush cleaner, beauties. And you see how fluffy this brush is? I'm also going to show you how I train it to get nice, pointed, and firm. And you can see if I do this, there's still powders coming out of here. So I promise you, if you put this in monomer right now, you may get some of it out, but you're not going to get all of it out. And if you leave any residue in these brushes, what happens is the acrylic will stick to your brush. So if you want a brush that when you use it, that powder never sticks to it, I'm telling you, beauties, I've done this for forever. Okay, so I'm just going to take it, and do not put anything other than the bristles in this brush cleaner, because if you get that brush cleaner up here, it's going to eat up your, you don't want to put anything other than the bristles. So all I'm doing is taking it, I'm submerging it in the brush cleaner, just gently submerging it. And when I'm doing this, it's hard for you to see, but there's little white, the water's getting foggy, and it's getting foggy because of the fact that it has powder still in it. So I get a clean paper towel, and because I want my brush nice, pointed, and firm, I'm going to take it, holding it flat side down like that. I'm going to fold over my paper towel, and I'm just going to gently slide it through. I'm flipping it upside down. I'm gently sliding it through. I'm going to flip this around, and I'm gently putting a little bit pressure. I'm sliding it through. Now I'm going to get my little stick. You can use anything. You can use those little wooden cuticle sticks. You can use those. So I'm taking this, and I'm gently separating the bristles very gently. I don't know, can you beauties see all that white stuff in there? Let me see, go closer. There is still little white pieces of residue. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm just separating the bristles. All that little white stuff is flicking out. because that white residue is all the way, even in here, beauties, like in this part of the brush right here. So if you just take this and flick it, flick, 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 and throw it in your monomer, I'm telling you, you're going to have acrylic, maybe not right away, but in a little while, where it's going to stick in between your bristles. So you're going to think that your brush is, you know, you're doing a client set, you're doing your own set, you know, you're done, you're finished with your set. You're going to assume your brush is clean because it's going to look so pretty. And when you go to use your brush the next time, I'm telling you, have any of you beauties ever had it to where there's hard chunks and you can't separate your bristles? Has that happened to any of you beauties ever before? Before I learned how to clean my brush the right way, well, you know, and I don't want to say anybody's way is the wrong way. So when I found a way to clean my brushes, because I'm not going to lie, beauties, back in the day, oh my goodness, I would literally think, like I said, oh, my brush is clean, wipe it off, hang my brush up, you know, put it away, and I'm going to go do another set, and I'd have my brush hard in certain spots because the acrylic had dried into it. So I'm just taking this, separating all these little bristles. I'm going to go, and I'm doing this very gently, very gently. Do you see now how it's moving away even in here? All that, look, beauties. Do you see how it's loosened up even in here? Yes, I do before, but not now. Yeah, see, Alana? I used to too. I'm not going to lie. And even though, you know, you hear never use acetone on a brush, oh my goodness. I would have to use acetone because if I didn't, I was throwing a brush away. So yes, I would use acetone to get those clumps out of my brush and then get them nice and oiled back up in the monomer. But once you use a brush, beauties, I'm telling you, even if you clean it later, you're always going to have problems with it sticking. All right, so it's back to being fluffy. You beauties see that. And I want to make sure you see how foggy this water is. Well, I'm sorry, this isn't water. This is nail brush cleaner. So that is, can you see how, I should have showed it to you before. Do you see how foggy that is? Hi, Sylvia. Hi, hun. So we don't want to put the brush back in here because we've already dipped it in here, got it cleaned, got the oils from my fingers off of it. I am not going to touch this brush with my fingers again. That was the purpose of me using the nail brush cleaner, because you saw me in the beginning using my fingers to separate it, using my nail. So this brush cleaner took all of my oils off of here, and it also absorbed a lot of the powder. That's why it's foggy. So now I'm going to take my monomer, and normally, beauties, I just keep monomer in one dish, but I'm, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm saving myself time from dumping this monomer out and reusing, you know, cleaning it out. So for time being on the live, I just put them in separate dishes. What brand do you, of the monomer, sweetie? Of the monomer, I can't use Glitter Planet's monomer due to the fact it doesn't ship in the USA. And I've been using Glitter Planet system since they started. And I just use the monomer that I was using before, and it works amazing with it. It is, and once again, if you can get, oh, what brand? A brush cleaner. It's a brush cleaner by Neo Nails. I was doing nails and using another system, watching Lorna, and as she slowly started coming out with her powders or brushes, powders, I moved towards the Glitter Planet system. But in the USA, some of the monomer, like the monomer and certain cleaners, won't ship to me. So then I still use like the Neo Nails cleaner. This is the Neo Nails medium speed monomer. But I have heard Lorna say that the Glitter Planet Nail Mates acrylic powders work really good with the NSI too. Okay, so beauties, now this is monomer. Now I'm on, and I know this sounds crazy, but like I said, I'm not gonna reuse this paper towel, because on this paper towel, and I don't know if you can tell that there's yellow spots on it. Do you see that? It's probably hard to tell. I'm gonna get a clean paper towel because I don't want any of that nasty powder that I just took out and that dirty brush cleaner on this next step. So now I have flicked the brush. I buy things from Trinidad, but it doesn't come with a name on them. Oh, wow. Does it come with the ingredients, beautiful? Do they list what's in the product that you purchase? So maybe it's like a generic brand, but do they list like what comes in there, like what it's made of? Definitely let me know about that, you know? So you beauties know I have not touched this with my fingers since I clean it with the nail brush cleaner. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to submerge it in my monomer, and this is called burping your brush. And do you see all those little bubbles coming up? And I'm burping it the way I want my brush to stay shaped, which is flat. I want a flat brush. I like a flat, firm brush. If this was a round brush, I would actually... Oh my goodness, Alana. I don't know about that, hun. Like to purchase products and then not know what's in there is kind of a little scary. Have you all of your items come like that, Alana? Maybe you can request when you order your items, like a list of what it's made of. That's so important to know that there's no harsh chemicals, or, you know, you don't want in any MMA, definitely. But okay, so I'm just burping the brush, beauties. And because I want my brush flat and pointy, I'm literally just submerging it and pushing gently the way I want my brush to look. If this was a round brush, when I'm burping it, I would be rolling it. So I'm going to set this dirty monomer away. You can see that this one's a little clouded. You see how it's still full right now? It went back to being plump. I'm going to get my paper towel, lay it flat the way I'm pretty much breaking my brush in as I'm cleaning it, because I want my brush to be pointed. And if any of you beauties have seen my videos where I'm using my brushes, they all have a nice firm point to them. Now, if you don't want your brush pointed, even though these brushes from Glitter Planet are crimped right here, you could still easily make this a round brush. You could easily make this a round brush, but I work better with I like my brushes to have a nice flat. I guess you'd say flat. I like flat brushes. Okay, so I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to go ahead and wipe it off. Another trick I have, beauties, if I want my brush, especially on the bigger brushes, if I want my brush more flat, I actually will get a little towel and I will wrap it on my brush right here, and I get little pliers and I gently, and only do this if you have something wrapped on it. You could even put, a clean paper towel around it, like such. And I get my pliers and I gently squeeze, very softly, I squeeze this down just a tad. You don't want to, it's already crimped, so you don't want to push it too far. And this actually flattens your brush out more. But you don't want to push it too hard, beauties, because if you really smash your pliers into it, it literally will break off your little bristles. So And honestly, because this is a size 14 that my sister got for me in my little surprise package, most likely I am going to get my little pliers and I'm going to do what I just said right now. Because this is a pretty full brush head. It's beautiful though. All right, beauties. Now I'm going to get my little stick here and I'm going to separate, flick and separate. There is no white powder coming off of here. I'm still going to check because I want to make sure I have I know this sounds crazy. I know there's some of you that are like, girl, put that dang brush in the monomer, flick it really quick and you're good. I'm telling you, maybe it's because of in the past, I've had such bad experiences with purchasing a brush. This was years ago, but purchasing a brush that other beauties had raved about. And then I go get it because I'm all, oh my gosh, I'm going to love this brush. And it was my own fault. I didn't clean it good enough. I just quickly flipped it. You know, did the flick, 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 flick with your finger. Put it in the monomer, burped it a few times and thought I was good. Once I started doing this method that I'm doing now, I'm telling you beauties, you can see I have a video on YouTube that shows off just my Glitter Planet brush collection, but I have so many brushes, it's insane. But you can see that those brushes I've had for a long time, they're still in good shape. So every little bit of powder is out of here, beauties. Look at that. All the powder is out. Nothing's coming out of these bristles. It's all nice and separated in here. I can run this through right here and see that there's absolutely no powder left in this brush. So now all we have to do is simply throw this paper towel away, get a new one. We got our clean monomer in the little beautiful, look at this monomer dish, beauties. Look at this monomer dish. If you don't have this monomer dish, you need this monomer dish in your life. Look how freaking stunning this is. I absolutely love it. It is literally like the size of my hands. I get so many compliments on this dish and I love it because you can fill it with your monomer and you're not constantly filling it up, you know, for one set of nails. And look how stunning it is. Oh my freaking gosh. I love this. Okay. I get sidetracked so easy. So we're going to take the pretty lid off. Now I'm going to go ahead. I want to make sure you beauties can see this when I'm burping it in here. Now I'm going to burp it. Only if, look at that, beauties. Do you see that? No bubbles. You want to know why there's no bubbles? Because all of the air is out of this brush. It's nice and clean. It's absolutely beautiful. No bubbles are coming up. Now I'm going to take it and I'm putting a little bit of pressure when I'm doing this, beauties. I am using a little slight brusher, not a lot. So what are you beauties going to do this weekend? So you are in the U.S. Hi, Erica. Yes, love, I am. I live in California. Look at that, beauties. Let's lift this up a little. Let me lift this up. Look at this, beauties. That is a beautiful, ready brush. Nice and clean. It's nice and clean. And like I said, what I'm going to do with this brush, because it's a fuller brush head, I am going to use what I just said. I'm going to wrap a little towel around it and I'm going to use my pliers and I don't have them with me right now, and I'm going to squeeze gently right here, and in doing that, it'll flatten my brush out even more. Because see, I like all my brushes see, this is the size 8. See how flat that is? I've had this brush for 3 years, beauties. See how flat that is? Oh, wow. Do you own your own salon? Sorry, this is the first time. Beauty, I actually do nail my sets from home, and I do them part-time. I'm an office manager full-time, and I do nails from home part-time. And you can go to my YouTube page, and I show my whole setup. I can move the camera around and show you a little bit, but this whole, I pretty much have a salon that I can just close up and I'm done. I can give you a little peek. So, but go on my YouTube. On my YouTube, it's just under Rebecca Garcia. On any video I have put up on Glitter Planet, there's always a link that you can go to my YouTube, and I have a video that shows how I store like my nail station and how I store all my salon essentials. But I mean, it's pretty much, the nice thing about my setup is that when I am done, this whole setup I have closes up, beautifuls, and it's done. So I just, everything's kind of a mess right now. Got all my beautiful Glitter Planet acrylics. It's just how I store. Up here I store my, oh gosh, sorry beauties. You're going to have to watch my video because this is just more brushes, crystals. I mean, I have a video where I show all of this. Oh, those are my, oh, let me show you beauties. These are my glitter swatch, my little glitter swatches I'm working on. I have a little video up of those. I'm going to swatch all my glitters. I have probably, 100 more to go. So, but watch my video on how I store all my salon essentials, how I, I keep all my little colors on little rings like this. I have about 5 of these, and I'm going to put glitter ones, get my glitter ones going. All right, so let's see. So now, beauties, I'm all done with my brush. All I'm going to do is pinch it, crimp it, and it is clean. Nice and clean. Hi, Jamie. Hi, beautiful. Nice and clean. And like I said, because this is a size 14, I am going to wrap the little towel on it, and I'm going to gently pinch it right here, and it'll keep it, it'll pinch it even more. But this brush is going to get just, probably after I use it for the first time, it's going to be flatter. Have you ever used tone? No, I haven't, love. I haven't. Yes, check it out, Erica. And it shows at the end how I close it up. I mean, I moved both of my chairs. I just added you on. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. And then also on my YouTube, it's funny because I just recently started it. And I had said if I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. And I had an amazing nail haul giveaway. It was amazing, all the product that beauty won. I'm going to have another one once I hit 500. And I'm so excited because I'm going to focus it more on gels and gel polishes and of course, glitter and bling, because that's my thing. I love me glitters and bling. So, but yeah, go to my YouTube page. I'll try to link it underneath this when I'm done. And I just do it for fun. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing it for all of you beauties. Like, honest to goodness, all my videos have all been literally off requests. I don't, every video I've had, I just do it on a request. And different beauties from different groups were all wanting to see them and they weren't part of the community. So I just started the YouTube page and I've been having so much fun with it. So, you know, I honestly want to hit 500 so I can have another giveaway because I have so much amazing product. I'm like, yay. And you know that Glitter Planet is coming out with gel polish. I'm so freaking excited. So also, I know this was just going to be about my brush, how to clean a brush, but my sister also, look at this, beautifuls. Oh my gosh. How freaking stunning is this? I was so surprised because normally I'm the giver. I'm the one giving away. Like I don't know. I'm weird like that. It's like I have mailed so many beauties, just 1 or 2 forms or just for them to try it so they'll love it. So for me to get this package for my sister from Glitter Planet, it warmed my heart. And it's these 2 items like I have a ton of their product, but I didn't have the magic stick number 14. So I'll give it a try and see, you know, I'm sure I'll love it. Even though my absolute favorite is, I love the number 8 and I love the number 10. But I'm excited to try the 14 and I'm thankful that my sister sent me this amazing item. So I got 2 Glitter Planet orders this week. Whoop whoop. Because I had got an order earlier this week. So, and I have another one coming. So it's just raining Glitter Planet on me. I'm so excited. All right. So look at this brush, beauties. Look at this brush. Let me take this lid off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this detail brush, beauties. It's on both sides. You have this on the one side. You can take this little lid off here. I am in love with this. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. How freaking stunning. Do you beauties see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh. See, I have a slew of detail brushes. I have this one right here. Let's see what the difference is. Huge difference. Huge difference. Look at beauties. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have a bunch of fine line brushes. Look at that. These are absolutely, I had this one already. Like I said, I have a slew of brushes, the detail brushes and liner brushes, but these are both by Glitter Planet. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to make sure I put this lid on carefully because I don't want to mess up my bristles. Always make sure you put your lids on good. So these are both by Glitter Planet. Boop, boop, boop. And before I hop off this live, I have to tell you beauties really quickly, and then I'm going to say good night to all of you beautifuls. So, my sister, like I said, had asked me, asking me about tips, and you all beauties know that easy tips are my absolute favorite tips. But my second favorite tip from Glitter Planet, like I said, I love the easy tips. And I love the sculpt, but easy tips are absolute your nail art game. I know, right? Whoop whoop. And with all this time now, like I said, I work 40 plus hours on my full-time job, and I'd always be coming home, knocking out a couple sets. But now with everything going on, I'm not doing that. So I've been trying to focus on, you know, areas that I'm weak in, like acrylic 3D flowers. I'm not that great at it. So I'm taking this time to kind of practice and work on the things that I know I'm not the bomb at. So I can be. And also too, I want to learn to use the inks. I have the whole ink set from Glitter Planet. And I mean, I can do them. I've done a few sets with them, but I'm not like, I don't look at them and be like, oh girl, look at those nails. I'm kind of like, So I'm using that time that I would normally use to do sets. You know, I work on things that I know I need a little up my game on. You know, if you get down on acrylic, you know, and you know you're the bomb at acrylic, learn how to do gel. If you're one of those beauties that only uses tips and you get down at tips, learn how to sculpt. Like, I'm using this time, like I said, to literally just focus on areas that I need to be better at. And I'll watch YouTube videos on 3D acrylic flowers and sit here and practice on them. Like I said, I can do them, but I know I don't look at the work and be like, oh my God, I killed that. They're gorgeous. But okay, let me tell you really quick, beauties. These are the extreme long tips. Let me put this up close. And I have a video that I did where I show all of my tips from Glitter Planet. And I have most all of them, but maybe, I think there's one kind I don't have. I want to show you, beauties, especially if you have your practice hands, you're going to look at the size of this tip and be like, oh no, I can't wear that on my nail. Look how long this tip is, beauties. Do you see how long that tip is? So, watch my YouTube video where I show how I nip these shorter and recreate a well to make a stunning tip that you can wear on your own hand. But also for practice hands, if you just watched my video recently where I was recreating the look that Shanice Gorton did, and you beauties, Shanice Gorton put a little post up and she showed a little quick video on doing a set and encouraged all of us to, like an inspiration set. So underneath that post of hers, do your own inspiration set of it. So if you look under her post, and I think I put it up too on when I showed another video. So all I do for the practice hands, I take this, and this is perfect if you want to practice artwork, if you want to practice acrylic application. Yeah, girl, you can wear, I mean, these are stunning. These are stunning. I've used this too to practice like my 3D acrylic flowers on. But like I said, you can actually shorten these up and they're absolutely gorgeous, like gorgeous. So all I did when I used them in my practice hand, because I had a lot of beauties ask me what tips I used, I nipped about that much off. And this is, I'm just showing you what I did when I did that set, my recreation set. I took this and I nipped the very tip off right there. All I'm doing is taking this look at that, beauties. How freaking perfect is that? Look at that. Look at that. You can practice your acrylic application. I have a video where I was demonstrating a 3B pickup because there's a lot of beauties that think they have to pick up, you know, like you're not a pro if you can't pick up one bead and, you know, do a whole nail, but it's all on what works best for you. So I was showing a 3B pickup and I showed it using this nail, but look at that, beauties. How freaking bomb is that? How stunning is that? Isn't that gorgeous? And these are the extreme length tips. And you can use these on, like I said, you can use these on yourself, your clients. And I have a video on my YouTube where I show these, where I nip them shorter and I create a new well using my e-file. But let's say you wanted to leave it long. Let's just say you wanted to leave it long. I mean, that's a pretty long nail, see? But imagine if you want to practice like designs, line work, you could actually do it on these nails and then get a little stick and glue these to them. And this could be a beautiful way to display your nail art, like what you have to offer. Look how freaking stunning that tip is. See how gorgeous it is? And a lot of you beauties might wonder, why did I nip it from the bottom and not the top? If I used my nippers and nipped it from the top, I just nipped all of that stunning freaking shape away. So that is why I take it and I nip it from the bottom. Because like I said, if I nip this from the top, look at that. I'm leaving a short, like all the bulk down there. I'll do it one more time. Well, actually, I don't want to ruin this nail. So see, you can do whatever length you want, beauties. Whatever length you want. That's how I nip that one. This is, see that? So if you're, you want a quick little coffin shape, you could, and you're setting this on someone's nail. I have nails on, so I can't show you. But I would get my little e-file. I would e-file in there and make my own little well. And I have a video on YouTube showing how to create your own well. Trim a nail, create a well, and slip this little freaking stunning tip on your client or yourself, and you have the perfect coffin nail. So look at that. Gorgeous. You could shape it up a little pointier. Well, actually, if I wanted to nip the tip, you would have had a perfect stiletto. But I love, love, love using these in my practice hand. Because she looks so pretty. She looks so pretty. Look at that. All right, beauties. Well, I just wanted to hop on and show you how I clean my brush before using it. And like I said, I am going to, the only part you're not going to see is where I'm going to get my pliers, put a little paper towel. I'll get this paper towel. I should have had my little pliers here. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I just get my little paper towel. And I'm going to, when I squeeze it with my pliers, I'm going to be in line with the way the pinch is already going. And I'm just going to slightly pinch it. I'm just going to slightly pinch it just a little bit more. Oh, Lana, okay, I will definitely go ahead and accept it. And then also under here, I'll link a couple of my videos on YouTube. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn your notifications on. As a matter of fact, when I hit 500, if I ever hit 500, we're going to get to 500. But I am definitely going to, I'll put it on Glitter Planet. Like, hey, I hit 500, because I want you beauties to have a chance to win too. I had a lot of beauties enter my nail haul giveaway. And you need to watch that video. I was blown away by how big that haul became. Like, seriously, had I known the haul was going to be that big, I literally would have had like 5 winners and I would have divvied it all up. It was such an amazing haul for one beauty to get. I ended up actually having a first place and a second place. So I'm thinking about when I hit 500, because I already have a decent amount of stuff, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be another month or two, I hope, till I hit 500. But I'm trying to think if I should have like a first, second, third place winner, because in my last giveaway, it was such a, I think it was, well, it was Love Chunks. Her name was Love Chunks. And all you had to do to enter my giveaway was like the video, subscribe to my channel, and that was it. And I just did a live drawing, and so everyone could see that I wasn't looking, and a girl named Love Chunks won, and that beauty got at least over $500 worth of product. So maybe more. I was so busy I didn't, but I have a video showing every single item that went in that giveaway, and I was just so, I was overwhelmed by, because I'm a nobody. Like, it's not like I'm a big time name out here, but for all the items that were sent for that giveaway that I was not expecting, blew my mind. Like, so I'm thinking maybe on my 500, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm seriously thinking about maybe, I don't know, if there should be 2 or 3 winners. But anyway, beauties, I hope this video helped on how I clean my brush. And I hope all the steps made sense. I really do. And if you have any questions about it, let me know and I will answer you. Let me know if I didn't explain something right, or, And all right, beauties, thank you for watching. And I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to everybody. Have an amazing weekend, beauties. And I can't wait to see all your sets that you do. All right, bye, beauties. Have an amazing evening. Bye-bye. Oh, Lulu. Lulu, there's my beauty. She hopped on. Oh, I feel like I over explain things. Like, it's hard to hide the person I am. Like, I wish I had a YouTube personality or a video personality, but honestly, the way I am is on here is the way I am, period. I'm all over the place. But yeah, thank you for hopping on, Lulu, and watch the video, the whole video. You don't, oh, you're amazing too. You are. All of you beauties are. But oh my gosh, I have been obsessed with watching your channel, Lulu. Yes, you're amazing too. You are. Girl, you're getting up there too with your numbers. I'm like, whoop, whoop, look at you. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight because my baby came down and oh... You guys are amazing. Like, honest to goodness, I absolutely love all of you. And I love looking at all of your posts. And I don't know, it's such a positive vibe. Like, Glitter Planet has just this amazing positive vibe. And I love how we all lift each other up. And, you know, we don't knock each other down. And, yeah. But, all right, good night, Lulu. And good night, everybody. Nighty-night. Have an amazing weekend, beauties. Bye-bye.